goons and goonettes. This is a Q&A video. Yay! About No Serotonin Radio, the EP that dropped last Saturday, and a bunch of lyric videos came out. You know, no big deal. But wow, it's been weird. This was a big release. I was really scared, but I just checked recently. As of Thursday, March 25th, we reached over 150 streams in total of the whole EP on Spotify, which is really cool. I wasn't expecting that at all, really. With such a big release of No Serotonin Radio, it needs some answers, some answers about the story, about the songs, about the production. And I'm here to explain what happened and what was the No Serotonin Radio EP, basically. As I've said in the premiere, but in case you missed it, production started around January when Cold Blue Eyes was about to release. And so I put some pieces together, I had some drafts for other songs, and then all came together, the EP. And with the story of No Serotonin Radio, it was simple to make, just a bunch of artists submitting different songs. And the idea of No Serotonin Radio being artists coming together and have their songs submitted to express deep feelings for themselves, under different styles and genres of music, in which it was just the idea of me wanting to experiment with different sounds and stuff on FL Studio Mobile. And so with Cold Blue Eyes, I found a sample of a guitar. It was around December or November. No, it was December. And that was when I was struggling, I need a song to release because I can't put together a single from the Butterfly album together, just not yet. I just got inspired one day with a song called Chills by Double A Ron. By the way, you should check out Double A Ron because he makes good music. He makes good music. So basically I got inspired, and then I just made Cold Blue Eyes, or at least a draft of it. I was talking to Toger, right? I want to make a song. I want to make a different song, And then I just remember that night specifically just writing up something a small chorus to it, and then some other stuff, just a basic draft for the lyrics. And then I was just on my computer looking around for guitar samples, and then I also remember texting my designers about making a cover for it. Just scouring around on my computer, just looking for a sample, putting a little stuff on the lyrics, just a small draft, and then remembering that I told Toger that I wanted a whistle, and also remember asking my friend Crystal Segovia about a laugh for the track, and then I just remember texting the designer for a cover. It was a weird night for me, and it just all came together really nicely, I guess. And so with that, I just basically wrote Cold Blue Eyes as a relationship in the wintertime. That was part of it, even though it's more overthinking it a little. Not a lot, but just a little God, where's this gonna go? But then you're just confident about it, just let's keep it moving. But that was Cold Blue Eyes. And then I was telling Toger about an EP that I wanted to make when Cold Blue Eyes was about to finish and release. Basically all that came together. And so I just had basic drafts for each song. And so Runaway was, as I always intended for it, was a sequel to Cold Blue Eyes, Cold Blue Eyes, you're just feeling confident about the relationship, gotta keep it moving. Then Runaway, just something happens and you and your partner have to split. Basically, you're just reassuring them and that you'll stay together even though some certain roadblocks are ahead and you have to, specifically like long distance relationship. I think that fits really well. And basically with Runaway, I always wanted like some type of like background girl voice in the song. I was thinking of like Deathbed by Powfu. So basically I was inspired by those two songs, and that was my thought process for it. And then with Being Alone, it's interesting enough, the instrumental was actually meant for Runaway's instrumental, but like I found a better guitar sample for it. And so with Being Alone, my thought process for it was like I always just wanted like something simple for it, just with the notes do 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 do. And so basically I just wanted like a simple melody for it, and then the guitars come in just playing in your ear. Like there's an electric one in the left one, and there's an acoustic one in your right ear, and it's just basically a battle of the guitars. I wanted to represent that as like you're feeling this, but you're feeling that, but you're feeling this. It's a bunch of mixed feelings of like being alone. Like I feel better on my own. Just I want to do this. I don't really need anybody, but sometimes it's just I kind of need somebody. And then the other part of the song is like being bothered too much by popular stalkers, as the song refers to. If you're one of those shy kids, I'm pretty sure you understand, like one of those popular kids that always trying to befriend you and always treat you like a pet. I understood what people felt from it. With that, with Being Alone, that was basically my thought process. And then my regret, I know like a lot of people have bad experiences with friendships. You made bad decisions in friends, and then you just totally regret making friends with them. It was just a song that the person was basically tormented by their friends, and it was not a good time. I've had bad friends too. And basically my thought process for what you want, it's more like an internal conflict within yourself. You're just talking to yourself, am I what you want? Are you sure? Like, you can't live up to a lot of expectations, and then even if you completed one expectation, you still feel like that you're not good enough for yourself, you know? But like, it can also fit with a relationship, maybe. If people can see it that way, then yeah. So overall, it would just be talking to someone or yourself about like not meeting expectations and you just can't live up to them. And that was all my thought process for the lyrics in each of the songs. And with the first track, Welcome, featuring Dylan McCloskey, basically I always just wanted like a whole introduction to it, like as a brand new radio station premiering. I just wanted the effect for that, and I found Dylan to be the perfect voiceover for it. And yeah, those are all the tracks in the EP. But now, what I have here is specific questions people have asked about No Serotonin Radio. And so, here we go. Is this in the same universe as Cooking with Sean? They're in the same universe. With the Cooking with Sean skit, basically Sean was getting sponsored by No Serotonin Radio, but then the radio station found out that Sean was in jail, and then he had like multiple he committed multiple crimes, and so they didn't want to sponsor him. The studio like didn't know that. No Serotonin Radio did. I know it's weird. I know it may sound weird, but that's just what I wanted to make it look like. Second question, who created the idea of No Serotonin Radio? So basically, I thought it was a weird question to ask, but I asked a person about it, and then like, okay, maybe that's simple enough to answer. I'm just gonna repeat myself what I said before. Basically, I was talking with Toger. I want to make an EP with like all these different songs and with this kind of story. It just popped into my head that I wanted to make something like it. Even further back, he told me about an idea about a radio station, because like we found like radio effects in FL Studio Mobile, and like I didn't use them exactly, but I always just like the idea of like songs playing through a radio station as like a story element, and I always liked that, and so I just kept it in the back of my mind, and like, Butterfly may not be releasing anytime soon. Let's release an EP. Will we ever see these characters again? Of course, I would want to expand this story and like make a sequel to it. Even introduce brand new characters. I would want to get like other music people on board to make stuff for it. I think that would be really cool. I mean, it can't just all be me. I want to like join in with others and help them experiment with different sounds and stuff to keep this story going. Did you remaster Cold Blue Eyes? No, I didn't. I was going to, but like I was listening to it one day, like it was in February, and I was like, just sounds the way I wanted to. Just upload the same audio file. There you go. Simple enough to do. Who made the idea for the outfits? Basically the outfits for each of the different artists. And that was Togert's idea. He had the idea for the outfits. Basically, like, I had to be in character for like these different artists, and then like I can't just all having them look like exactly the same. I wanted to give them some styles. So what I did was just lay out a personality for each of the artists and give them to Togert, and basically he was brainstorming for outfits, and then like had to look around for different things. He made the idea for the outfits, and I liked all of them. Where did the name Iron Interviews come from? That was also Togert. He just randomly you just call it Iron Interviews. Like we were making the scripts, and then like, what are we gonna call this? Basically, it was just interviews, and then nothing else. The interviewer didn't have a name. They didn't work with anybody. Just interviews. So like, we had to come up with a name, and I couldn't think of anything. But then Togert was like, all of a sudden, Iron Interviews. And then you will also hear in the Iron Interviews Part 2 video about like the catchphrase. And this has been Iron Interviews, where our interviews are solid. I did not like it, but I just went with it. How long did each song take to finish? I guess my best answer for this question is that they all started around January 16th, which was Cold Blue Eyes' big release. And then basically all of them finished around early March. It was like the first week of March, all of the songs were basically complete. And then like I had to schedule the whole thing, to make a 2-week gap for it. Yeah, it was the first week of March. So only 1 month, which was February, like the whole month of February, which is working on the songs. And like, that's the fastest I ever worked, which was pretty cool. How much scrap footage was there of the Iron Interviews videos? A couple. I can't exactly like say how much there was. Like I already deleted a lot of the video footage, but like I remember we had to split up the different artists parts because of like of course me and Togert don't live together, so he had to come over, but he had to leave like midway. Then there, like a couple days later, we had to finish it up very quickly. There was this one specific part where like I forgot one simple line, which was "You're welcome," and then yeah, he was laughing at me. I felt ashamed. I didn't know that line was there. Maybe around to 10 to 15 minutes, I'm assuming, because like we didn't have to take like a lot of takes for it. I just wanted like a quick simple take of each artist. We had to like take breaks in between just to remember our lines, and yeah. Will we see more EPs like this? That's a yes and a no, because like if I were to make a sequel, I feel as though I want to like have more tracks on the next sequels, so it would be an album then. But EPs like this, there will be like different stories I want to tell, and like just like shorter, simpler stories to tell. That'll be safe for the EP, and then just to experiment with different sounds and genres and whatnot. But for No Serotonin Radio specifically, in the future, I'm pretty sure there will be albums for like sequels and stuff. And that is all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was educating. I hope it was interesting. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoy your night or day, whatever. I don't know when you're watching this. So basically, I hope you guys enjoy this EP. Keep supporting it, keep streaming it, keep sharing it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. There's going to be a lot more videos coming out soon. And then we have the Butterfly album on the way. See y'all next time.